To be quite honest with you, my gorgeous Taurus, July is going to be ridiculously important when it comes to you, when it comes to your spiritual journey, and when it comes to the huge, massive change. On the 20th of July, 2019, it's going to be the beginning of something very special. It is going to be the beginning of something really big when it comes to your own personal journey, when it comes to your own spiritual journey, when it comes to your own karma, when it comes to all those things that have been thinking about and all those things that have been that you have been focusing on. This is an important time because also it is the massive huge problem. It's coming to an end. Massive huge problem. It's coming to an end when it comes to the certain karma, when it comes to some kind of possession of yours, something that you were worrying about, something that was maybe also like financial and things like that, but something that you were worrying about, something that it was all about the time, all about the waiting, all about the waiting for the certain moment, certain time. You know, it is about patience, patience and patience, you know. And this is also going to be an important moment in time because when it comes to the certain possession, when it comes to the certain problem, when it comes to the certain expectation, it is going to happen the way you wanted to happen. And this in itself is going to also be a huge, massive beginning, huge, massive start, because without you realizing, you know, there were certain things that were affecting you, the way you think, you know, your way of thinking, you know, you can focus and think, you can be happy, you know, you can be building, you can be doing as much as you can. But sometimes we don't realize how much we are kind of prevented from doing purely because our vision is not crystal clear and purely because we can't connect to the certain parts of our future planning. And this happens when we end up having a certain energy around us, around our spiritual journey, and this certain energy kind of prevents us to see certain parts about our future, which on another hand doesn't develop in our mind, in our energy, in our spiritual journey the way it should happen. It would happen normally otherwise. This is why I'm saying that this is a karmically ridiculously important moment in time. Taurus, on that particular day, you may feel on the 20th of July, I'm talking about 20 July, you may feel a little bit strange, you may feel a little bit unusual, you may feel like a part of the slightly different dimension, and this is why, purely because you are going to cross from one dimension to another literally. So you may feel like a little bit strange, you may feel like a little bit bizarre, you may feel like a little bit like a you know, like, but it's going to be really good because on another hand, this is going to be the really important starting point for you, starting moment for you. On another hand, you could feel like a superbly like energetic. You could feel like wow, you could feel like a very optimistic, you know. It is just depends how this energy is going to affect you, but most certainly you will be able to feel different. You will be able to feel this different energy, you will be able to feel this different vibration. And this is the point, because that particular vibration is going to help you to highlight all those areas in your spiritual journey, all those areas around you, all those areas in your path that have been very much so connected to you long time ago. There is a very strong connection and reconnection from your childhood that is also going to become very ridiculously obvious here, which means that there is something that you will dig back. There is something that is going to be very strongly evident that you need to kind of work on from your childhood, something that is just also on one hand going to karmically connect you to help you to connect, but on another hand it's going to help you to don't forget to be happy, don't forget to be excited in life, don't forget to be you know, adventurous in life, and it's also going to help you to bring a certain insight. It is all going to make sense. It is all on you to kind of work it out, to see from which angle would you like to look at it. But the bottom line is the 20th of July is going to be an important moment, and this is going to be also all about your basically transformation. It is going to be all about your rebirth. It is also going to be all about like you know, the certain things that you wanted to happen, and it's also going to be like so powerful when it comes to the actual transformation. This is most certainly going to be the time and the moment of your transformation, which is also at the same time going to become like an absolutely fantastic beginning of the new adventure. What I want you to do, what I need you to do, is just see see? What do you feel connected, especially on that day? Anything weird that you see, anything weird that you feel? Nothing is weird, nothing is strange, nothing is bizarre, and everything, almost everything, especially on this particular day that happens, is going to happen with a reason. There are lots of signs that you are going to have that are going to feel out of space, out of place, but it's all going to be the part of your spiritual journey, because this is going to be a very important moment in time. Your way of thinking is going to change, your mind is going to change, you're going to start, you're going to regain your strength, you're going to regain your power, which is going to help you to reflect in a completely different way. And that reflection is, on another hand, going to help you to realize through your own power and radiance, it's going to help you to realize that there is a very big change, very big moment it's about to unfold, very big moment it's about to happen, and this is going to lead towards your own rebirth, and that is going to be a huge, massive moment in life. When I say rebirth, this is going to be mind-blowing, this is going to be absolutely brilliant. And when I say rebirth, you know, that's a really big term, that's a really big moment, of course, but I'm talking about the fact that you will be able to connect so much better, you will be able to connect so much more the whole month, and especially after that moment in time, you will be very psychic yourself, and especially in between the 20th and from the 20th of July until the end of the month. This is also going to be the moment when you're going to feel very psychic, very intuitive, very powerful, very strong. And this is all going to come through this particular focus that you're going to have, the focus that it's actually going to help you. It's absolutely fantastic. And you will be going through your own transition, you know, you will be going through your own change. And what after that moment, you will kind of even realize certain things that you don't want to do in your life, certain things that you don't want to be the part of your journey, and certain things may surprise you, like, oh my God, where is this coming from? But it's really good to pay attention what you're focusing on and what you're thinking about. What are you drawn to? What are you feeling drawn to, especially on this particular day? I can't stress enough how important this day is going to be. Your lucky number on this day, everything is connected. Listen to me very carefully. Listen to me very carefully. Hello. Now, do you know what? It's like, this is all connected, basically. This is all very, very strongly connected, because what is going to happen, you are going to, as I said, through your own transition, okay? It's all about your own transition. It's all about your own readjustment, regeneration, and rebirth. You will know which adjustments you need to make. And some of them are going to surprise you, but some of them you will be completely aware of. But most certainly, this is all towards your own transition, okay? And it's so important indeed, you see? And that's why I'm saying it is just a whole new energies coming through, the whole new energies coming forward. And also you'll be very, very wise. Listen for the advice. There is an advice for somebody, from somebody very special and very prominent in your life, that it's going to happen. This advice that is going to happen through someone very prominent, very significant, very powerful figure in your life might happen like straight away physically. Hey, let me tell you something. Or it might have happened already, and that just bounce back. It is not about physically, you see that person, hey, give me advice, you know, but it's just the advice that is going to be ringing in your mind on that day. Think about the advice about somebody, or from somebody very prominent in your life. Think about it, what the advice was, and you will see what do you need to pay attention to as well. What else I was going to say about the 20th of July, you see, it is all about the beautiful and swift change. It is all about the whole next level. It is all about this wonderful realization, but all the financial situation, security and power, it is all going to adjust and readjust itself by itself. Most certainly, this is going to be the moment in time when you're going to be able to focus, and most certainly there is going to be also a realization that you're going to have about somebody very special in your life, but also you will feel like you want to do a big change. When I say that you will want to do a big change, it is just something that was on your mind, that you have been thinking about, that you have been focusing on, that it's a very strong and solid part of this journey, and this what has been on part of your mind for the last 36 months. Now it's going to come into fruition. Let me tell you something, you will be very sacred on this day. Let me tell you something, that you will have a special power. I'm not blabbing like, oh yeah, 20th. No. no, this is very special, this is very strong, this is very powerful day. You need to understand that you're going to have a special power. When I say special power, the energy and vibration of you is going to be like super strong. When you will be able to heal people by touch so much quicker than normally you would, because we all have a healing thing. You know, we can all do this, but at some moment in time, at some parts, you know, on our spiritual journey are very highlighted and very enhanced when it comes to that. So you will be able to have this particular power. But also when it comes to the power of your mind, when it comes to the power for expression, when it comes to your power in general, when it comes to your karma, when it comes to your energy, when it comes to your aura, it is all going to be absolutely fantastic, bombastic combination. I cannot explain how strong you're going to be and how strong you're going to feel. Therefore, also the 20th of July is marking one of the most important things, one of the most important days in your life. Do you understand me? Please, please do understand me. It is not only about the 20th of July. The 20th of July is a beautiful golden door. It's the beautiful golden gate. It's like a beautiful spiritual gate with lots of rubies and diamonds and gold and this and that and flowers, and everything is beautiful and everything is powerful and everything is strong. But the bottom line is that once you cross this gate, the things will change. There is the whole beautiful path of opportunities that you are actually going to have, and the sharpness that you are going to have from the 20th until the end of the month is going to be absolutely mind-blowing. You are having a fantastic opportunity. You are going to have a life-changing opportunity. What you need to do, you need to listen to me and do as much as you can. You need to explore as much as you can. You need to start as much as you can. You need to be doing as much as you can. Those things that are making you feel really low, those things that are bringing you down, those things that came to an end, you need to focus on them and you need to do them one by one. But you also need to deal with the situations and with the people that have been driving you nuts, that have been bringing you down and that have been making you feel really uncomfortable, and those problems and issues and those areas in your life that you're unhappy about but you don't know what to do. All you need to do is just start. You will have a sacred energy. You will be showered by sacred energy, sacred power from the 20th until the end of the month. And that's why I'm saying that this sharpness is going to come through. This sharpness is going to come forward. Not only what you're going to do, not only how you're going to act, it's all not only how you're going to react, but it's also the certain decisions that you're going to be thinking about, that you're going to be making, are going to be absolutely mind-blowing. But it's just so much to do with your spiritual journey, you see, so much to do with the spiritual journey, and so much to do with the beautiful, absolutely mind-blowing, life-changing actual option that you are going to have. Prepare for a mind-blowing, life-changing option to have, my gorgeous Taurus. And this is going to happen on the 20th of July, and it's going to be brilliant. A fantastic opportunity that is just going to fill you in all the right places. You're going to discover yourself emotionally, spiritually, physically, but also it is going to be just so much more to look forward to, because the energy is going to be the right, you know, the balance is going to be absolutely right, and it's going to be so good. The 20th of July is going to be bring absolutely life-changing, mind-blowing opportunity, and it is just going to help you, you know, for the first time in such a long time, to express yourself the way you want to express yourself, because you're about to rediscover and discover yourself through your own spiritual journey right at the right moment in time. Oh, this is going to be so good. This is going to be so big, and I'm so happy for you. My goodness. Okay. Now, sorry, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Taurus, and it's for July 2019. So it's for you, my gorgeous Taurus, and it's for July 2019. Now, your number this month, it's of course going to be number 9. Number 9, I say of course because it's just so powerful, it's very strong, and it's also going to bring you like a little surprise. You're going to have your little Wheel of Fortune moment, where you're going to be part of the certain group where you wouldn't normally be. The reaction is going to be slightly different to what you would normally react with, and the outcome is going to surprise you. It's to do with the calmness, it's to do with the peace, it's to do with the tranquility. It's to do with a really positive and powerful vibration, okay? On another hand, number 9 means, you know, it's a very big accomplishment. This is why I said this. Sorry, I've got to scratch your nose, because this time of the year, the cat's hair is absolutely everywhere. I've got a cat hair everywhere. It's in my mouth, it's on my nose, you see. That's why I'm all like, ooh. This time of the year, it's like, oh my Lord. But anyway, yeah, so it's basically all about the time, it's all about number 9. And this number 9, it's all about the accomplishment, and it's all about basically the discretion, and it's all about absolutely fantastic time and moment when it comes to your spirituality, when it comes to your accomplishment, and when it comes to your money and financing, because this is not only about this, but there is something very big going to happen this month indeed, something very, very big. You're going to have a very big situation, very big direction, very big unfoldment, because this accomplishment is big, this accomplishment is huge, this accomplishment is massive. This is number 6 and number 9. You see, it's number 9, but this number 9 has got 2 numbers in, and this is all meaningful and this is all symbolical, okay, because it means that there is another situation that is going to come out of it and surprise you, which is going to be also really, really good. This is 6 and 9. It's all about your particular success, and it's just basically about you being able to do something really big, really significant. So whatever I say, whatever I do, you're still going to have a really nice little surprise this month. But when it comes to your accomplishment, and when it comes to you, the way you get this message, the way you receive this message, and the way you perceive this message, this is what it is. Because as I said, number 9 is also number 6 if you turned it upside down, which means that there's a beautiful little surprise that you are going to have alongside all that I actually said so far. It's fantastic because you will do something really big, huge, massive when it comes to your immediate environment, when it comes to your home, when it comes to your immediate environment. And when it comes to your home, this is going to be like a really, really this is when you're going to feel very strong vibrations. This is what you're going to focus on, and this is what you're going to really, really like it. On another hand, number 9 also means that there's absolutely fantastic creativity coming through. You're going to realize something about yourself, and this is going to surprise you. When I say you're going to realize something about yourself also, it is just about there is a certain path, you know, certain path that is going to become very evident in your life, certain stage that is going to become very evident in your life, and it's going to surprise you how come that you feel drawn towards it, how come you should do it. And what you need to do, you just need to follow that path. You will be following a new path, and this is going to make you feel very, very creative, but also at the same time you will realize and you will know, you will feel and you will sense that this is what you need to do in order to speed up a certain process of things that have been going really slow in your life. But especially when it comes to the financial situation, money, finances, like a security that you wanted to do and you wanted to use in order to get somewhere else. This is an important moment in time that you're also going to feel very creative, you see, and also you're going to have lots of ideas. There is a particular idea that is going to come through, and that idea is going to be very strong and very significant, and it's something that is going to last for a really long time, something that is almost going to last like for generations, which tells me on another hand that land is going to be super fertile when it comes to the actual spirituality. My lord, you can use this month, Taurus is especially when it comes to you, you can use this month to start as many new things as you can, like a mini little projects. Because what is this telling me? That there is a certain project that you're going to start, and this is going to come out of the blue. It's going to surprise you. This is why this month is like, oh my lord, when it comes to you Tauruses, it's amazing, absolutely amazing. And this is also because you have been through so much, you couldn't focus. I'm not saying that you couldn't focus, but there were lots of issues that were going around you, and you knew it. Maybe they're all in the right order, they're all in correct order, but it's just all about the time. It is all about the timing and things like that, patience, timing, and things like that. So now this is all changing, and you're actually going to end up with an absolutely amazing realization, amazing opportunity. It is going to make you like a little bit indecisive, but it's most certainly going to help you to move on. It's most certainly going to help you to go on the next stage of your life, and it's going to bring you the whole new flavor and taste into your life, the whole new energy, and it's just going to make you feel so good. And this is going to be your realization, this is going to be your confirmation, the way you're going to feel. You're going to feel vavavoom, not only vavavoomish, but you're also going to feel very powerful, you're going to feel very confident, and you're going to feel this creativity. This creativity is going to be your answer. This creativity is going to be your new direction. This creativity is actually going to confirm everything for you. This is so brilliant. You know, by the time you get to the last part of July, my gorgeous Tauruses, I love you to bits. You know, financially you're gonna feel on top of the world. Financially you're gonna feel so good. Financially you're gonna feel absolutely brilliant. You know what, it's not only about finances, it's not all about money, it's not all about security. Of course it's not only about that, but it's about the fact how you're gonna feel. It's about you and your achievement, about your spirituality, you, what have you been doing, what you have been focusing on, and you just reaping your rewards. You know, it has been really hard emotionally. You know, we Tauruses have been going through quite a lot. Maybe Tauruses have been losing certain people and things like that. Tauruses have been really dealing with quite a lot, you know, lots of losses and things like that in the last few years. That's why I'm saying that this is the time of changes, this is the time of power, this is the time of spiritually growing through these things, you know, spiritually becoming, you know, more powerful and more strong, and spiritually being able to kind of having certain answers, you know, in our lives, you know, in our lives past that we maybe perhaps we couldn't understand at the time. Okay, and what else I was going to say basically now, sorry, when it comes to the actual health, this is absolutely mind-blowing. That when it comes to the actual health, I'm saying this is mind-blowing because it's like basically about how I'm seeing that lots of signs are actually affected when it comes to the lowest thing. No, when it comes to the actual low vibration, when it comes to the actual health, you know, when it comes to like immune system, that's what I was going to say. The actual immune system, it's going to be a little bit affected, and I'm saying this like the July. It's very interesting that I'm seeing this, but it does happen sometimes. Every now and then it's this particular energy that is causing this, and your immune system is also going to affect you in such a way where you're gonna feel like a little bit of like a throat, like your chest, head, which is just literally like a lower immune system. So I highly suggest you, like I suggested to everybody, not everybody, but most of the signs, as I said, will benefit from this because it's a perfect combination of vitamin C, and it's also a perfect, a little bit of B vitamins, which is just going to be absolutely perfect because you're always stroppy. No, I'm joking. Those the B vitamins are also going to be good for like a little bit of stress, you know. So that's why I'm saying acerola cherry powder is just probably one of the most effective natural vitamin C powders that you can get. And I'm going to say what I normally say. It's people think it's like a vitamin C powder, you know, they could go to the health shop and they buy vitamin C. You turn around, you look at the ingredients and say free from everything. Fantastic, free from everything, free from sugar, free from soya, thank God, free from this, free from that. And it's like, but you look at the actual ingredient, it's like ascorbic acid. Hello! Ascorbic acid is made chemically. It is not natural form of whatever they say. Whatever they say, it's like ascorbic acid is basically like made in a fake way. It's like a chemicals. You see, it's made in a chemical way. You don't want this. What you want is a natural form of vitamin C. So you go for organic acerola cherry, which is like a fruit, and it's like in a powder form, and that gives you 1080 milligrams of vitamin C per just 1 teaspoon in a little bit of water. Take this and drink this throughout the month, every single first throughout the month, like a first thing in the morning. A small glass of water, 1 teaspoon, 1080 milligrams of vitamin C, and it's also give you some. It's also going to give you some some B vitamins as well, which is absolutely perfect combination. And it doesn't even taste too bad. I mean, don't expect it to taste like a chocolate or something. You know, it doesn't really taste too bad at all. It's just a little bit sourish. You know, camu is another type, but I don't need you to take this, which is taste is much stronger. But acerola cherry powder for this moment in time is going to be absolutely perfect for you, and it doesn't even taste that bad. So this is something that I highly recommend you to take and drink throughout July 2019 because it's going to help you with your immune system and also with a little bit of stress. Okay, oops, Jesus. Okay, so now going on the first part of July, on the first date of July 2019. Now basically the 4th of July. The 4th of July is the moment in time that is going to be probably a very strong day, very powerful day, and very significant day. There is the whole enlightenment that you are going to have on this day, because what is going to happen, you have got a very strong success here, and success is going to come. Success, that is such a big word, I know, but it's just the realization. This is what you're going to see something, you're going to connect something in your path, you're going to read something, see something, and you will realize that basically you are just getting very great materialistically, very strong moment in time, very solid moment in time, which is really good because it is all about you, all about a certain abundance, all about well-being, all about your victory, you know, and it's so much connected to some moment in time, moment in time that you waited, so you can just kind of like get on with a certain part of your life, with other, you know, with your life, which means that this was causing you problems, which means that this was causing you negativity, you know, and it means that it was also bringing you down. down. And now what is going to happen, there is going to be, you see, it's brilliant. There is going to be very quick jump when it comes to this. Very quick jump, something is going to happen and start unfolding really quickly, which is absolutely brilliant. So I'm just going to repeat that this kind of preventing you from doing different things, you know, preventing you from reaching your full potential because you wanted to sort this out, you know, the negative situation, especially when it comes to the finances or something like that, is actually coming to an end. On another hand, what else I was going to say, you see, 4th of July, it's not only about this, my babies, it's not only about this. The 4th of July, it's also going to bring you success, gain. You will overcome obstacle and challenge. You see, this is so important. Emotionally, this is going to reflect on you so beautifully, because you will realize how much this was actually taking away from you. But on another hand, this is all about, like, this is going to surprise you in a good way indeed, but it's all about your advantage, it is all about your victory, and it is all about successful negotiation, okay? And you're going to end up having so much more. What else I was going to say, that this is also going to be an important day, significant day, to actually, if you want to have a certain negotiations, you know, if you would like to have a certain negotiations, if you would like to buy something really big, something significant, or if you would like to start something significant, then 4th of July is going to be like very powerful day when it comes to that, just to let you know. And carnelian is something, red carnelian is something that I highly recommend you. This red carnelian is something that helps, it will help you a lot with communication, with a certain people, with your communication breakdown, with you trying to express yourself, explain yourself, but mainly in between you and other people, for the conversation to flow really nicely and easily, because you will have lots of chats and lots of conversations throughout this month. You will see that they will be rather significant, and they will require like a pure 100% sharpness from you. So red carnelian is very good for this. This comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and to buy this, the link is in the description below, okay? And by buying this, you're also supporting my channel as well, okay? The second important date, it's actually going to be on the 14th of July 2019. Now the 14th of July is just going to make you feel like, oh my god, it's going to surprise you a little bit, because it's going to be connected to somebody that is just going to, oh god, you know, somebody, you will see that it's not maybe who claim that they are a little bit of danger that could have been through this little snaky, but the bottom line is that you're going to realize this on time, which is really important, and that in itself is just going to become a rather significant time for you, because it is going to awaken you to the some kind of it is going to bring a little alert in you, and it's going to awaken you to like some kind of danger that could have happened to you, but the fact that it didn't happen, it's actually going to be absolutely mind-blowing for you, and very good indeed, because what is going to happen now, that is going to be an important moment in time when you will want to learn something, learning, see what you feel drawn to learn, because this learning experience is something that is really missing in your life. Perhaps it's a little course you were thinking about, perhaps it's a little test you want to have, you were thinking about, perhaps it's a little book you wanted to read, perhaps it's a certain stage of your life you wanted to try, perhaps it's a certain adventure. Just see, because there's going to be a very important learning experience that you are going to feel drawn towards, and this learning experience is just going to become something very important in your life later on, because it's going to help you to express yourself, to rediscover yourself, but also it's going to be the beginning of something very strong and very big here, okay? The third important date, it's going to be on the 26th of July. Now the 26th of July, my gorgeous Taurus, it's actually going to it's going to make you to come across with a situation when you're just not going to like the certain stage of your life, and this is nothing unusual, this is nothing strange, this is nothing bizarre. Just remember, from the 20th of July towards the end, things are just going to start being like absolutely amazing when it comes to your when it comes to this spiritual flow. Okay, and that in itself is just going to create things that are going to start changing like this. It's going to make you kind of realize what is not meant to be there anymore. You're going to have a little help. You're going to get a little help from your spirits, from the people in the spirit world, you know, who are going to actually come forward, and who are going to kind of be guiding you without you even realizing. So you will have like some kind of unsatisfied desire, okay, unsatisfied moment, and this unsatisfied moment is going to be so good because you will realize that this was actually draining you, and it's pointless to move on. It's pointless to carry on. It's pointless to keep on bringing yourself down, which is just going to make you feel, oh God, I'm not too sure what to do. But it's so connected to a certain part of your life, to the certain absence, to the certain negativity, and to the certain sorrow maybe that was going on, especially in the last 3 months, you know, that it was quite evident, you know. On another hand, this is going to be so good for you. This is going to be so brilliant for you, because what is going to happen, you're actually going to have a really important starting moment here. You're going to have a really important starting point, and that's why I'm saying this is so good, because if this didn't happen, you wouldn't be able to rediscover yourself. You're going to do something very important, and what's going to happen with your life, you're about to get something that was missing. You will know exactly what was missing in your life, and you're going to have a moment like, oh my God, I can't believe I managed to live my life without it. I can't believe I managed to live my life without doing this. I can't believe I managed to live my life without making this, without being part of this, without being part of this dimension. You know, this is so important because you're about to rediscover yourself through your own reflection. This is so strong. This is so powerful, such a powerful moment in time. Sometimes people don't even realize, but it's just like about a month later, you know, people realize, oh my God, of course, that was happening at around that time. Indeed, so important time of rediscovery and discovery as well. And this is going to result in you having your own adventure. You're going to start feeling very enthusiastic, you know, you're going to have a whole new initiative, and this is going to bring you and be something very new. Whether this is going to be new school, new job, new possibility, new option, new direction, new opportunity. It is just absolutely fantastic, mind-blowing, bombastic, vavavoomish time, which is just going to open your eyes, and it's just going to shake you up a little bit and just redirect you a little bit, but you're gonna like it. Jane, the spirit of Jane is here. The spirit of Jane is here, and it's saying hello, and it's waving. And Jane, she was very beautiful, she was very significant, she was very intelligent, she was very smart, she was very clever, she was into really her little quirky things. Jane also has got a connection with letter R. For some reason there is a connection with letter R. She's waving, and it's also number 2 there somewhere, and she's saying hello to whoever this means. Please let me know in the comment section below. There are spirits all around me, and every now and then they're like, hello, you know, they just say hi. Okay, so now basically going on the first part of July. You see, that's how I got my throat goes slightly drier when there's spirits around. You see, nothing unusual for me, but basically, yeah, so the first part of July, it's going to happen in such a way that you know, it's going to be a tricky situation, because you're going to feel like you want change, but you're going to be like, oh, I don't know, I don't want this, I don't want that, no, I'm not too sure if I feel like this. Don't get confused. Don't get tricked into these feelings. Don't get tricked into these tricky emotions. This is just a trick. And all you need to do, just remember what I said, use that spiritual key. And the way you use a spiritual key, you just use it with your mind, use it with your energy. You just focus what you want to do, and then turn towards that direction, and just have a start, just have a beginning. And that is going to start taking you everywhere as soon as you can. Like, let's say if you need to talk to someone and you feel really intimidated, this is what you do. All you need to do is just talk, and then you will be absolutely guided by all sorts in the positive universe. And that in itself, I'm saying this because I know that at the moment you do this, at the moment you act that, at the moment you react that, you are going to also start becoming a part of the very big adventure. Very big adventure is about to start unfolding here, which is just going to help you to make a certain judgment. There is somebody from the past that you're still holding on to. You need to forgive and forget. You have a very strong power of your mind, and it's a very important moment in time karmically to remember right at the beginning of July. Who do you kind of like feel negative about? Maybe somebody was, you know, maybe somebody did something to you and things like that made you feel like a little bit negative, and then you're still holding on to them. This is very important moment karmically to do and to realize who this is, because it's going to help you to focus, to get a crystal clear focus, but most importantly, to let go of this karma and have your own rebirth through this situation, okay? Because you are about to rediscover something very significant about your life. Okay, so now also the turning point, the right turning point is going to happen here, and this turning point is all going to be very strong, very significant. It's going to surprise you, and it's going to be absolutely brilliant. This is where things are going to start changing, start getting for the better. You're going to start feeling really good, really reawakened, and also as a team of people, like something going to happen really good when it comes to you and team of people working on something. And also it's a great time to work or anything really when it comes to the team of people, whether it's a work, whether it's career, or whether it's like a family. If you've got any family issues or something like that to discuss, this is going to be absolutely perfect time, because you're going to be super wise. Your your energy is going to be super strong indeed, and this in itself is going to mark the very good beginning. You're going to start feeling really brave here at this moment in time, because you will have a good news, and it's going to be a very strong moment in time when it comes to you and relationships as well. Certain people are going to kind of start coming back into your life, and that is going to mean to you so much, and it's all part of your spiritual journey, and it's so good. And the reason why you're going to start feeling here so good is the fact because you're having your own perfection, recognition, honor, and this is going to lead towards your own personal change. I like it so much because the people are going to be praising you up, and it seems like this is going to be exactly the emotion, the energy that will get you going, and and it's so good because it's all about just rewards from the hard work, and this is all about your life. This is all about the next stage. This is all about the next level, and this is all about admiration from others, that is just going to help you so much. It is not all about like, oh yeah, it is not about people praising you up and things like that, but it's just about a new stage in your life being unfolded, about you realizing something really good, and that in itself is just going to kind of make you automatically to have your own homecoming time and a very strong connection with you doing things at home and things like that. Okay, by the time we get to the second part of July 2019, you will realize that you are at a really good stage here. You are going to realize that this is a very good dimension, very powerful dimension, and it will all be about a certain practicality and security when it comes to you and when it comes to your own success. You will make a very important decision, but you are going to be indecisive a little bit. You're going to make a very important decision, but you are going to be indecisive a little bit at the same time, because you're going to realize that in order for you to make that decision, you're going to need to make some kind of adjustment, and you're going to need to get rid of something. You're going to need to cut something out of in your life, and there are like three things that are going to be very significant when it comes to this, and all these three things are going to make you feel, oh, I'm not too sure, I don't know what to do, but you will know that this is the right moment. You will know that it's time, to actually do this and move on with your life. On another hand, when it comes to the actual skill, fantastic. People are going to praise you up when it comes to your skill, and something else is going to come through. Something else is going to come to surface. Pay attention to what have you done, to what you're doing, what are you making, what you're focusing on. You will do something, and it's going to be something really tiny, and you must not miss it out. Something about what you do, something that you need to bring into your life, because this is a very strong time of changes, new direction, that is going to bring something for you to pay attention to. Beautiful little sign that something is about to start changing and unfolding from this particular thing. So this is going to be a really important moment in time when it comes to some kind of skill of yours that is going to bring you so much strength and power and confidence later on. On another hand, when it comes to the certain justice, by the time we get to the last part of July 2019, justice, my baby, justice, something that you have been worrying about, something that you have been thinking about, something that was on your mind for a while now, something that you couldn't do anything about. You were just waiting for the right moment in time, and it was very heavy, it was very hard, it was very scary. Something went wrong down on the line, and you knew that only the justice can do this, okay? So it was about the matter of time to wait for this justice. So that justice is coming through, that justice is coming forward, and it's so good, because it's just going to help you, and it is going to be a very important time for you, because that problem is coming to an end, and you're going to like it. It's going to work into your favor. On another hand, the last part of July, it's also going to be really good to make decisions, like if you want to do some kind of justice yourself, or start some kind of process of justice yourself. It's fantastic to actually start or do it at the end of July, because most likely things are going to work into your favor because the energy is very strong and powerful when it comes to you and your sign. On another hand, you know, I would highly suggest you to get something like a black obsidian as well, because black obsidian, when we are going like through situations like this, when we are making decisions, it can affect our energy. So we need something like for a little bit of grounding and protection. I highly suggest you to wear like a black obsidian. This comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying this, you're also supporting my channel, of course, but I want you to get this so you can protect yourself against negative energy. What else is going to happen, like basically at the end of July, you know, the certain maybe revenge that you felt like you wanted to do towards somebody that has done something like quite negative or low in your life. You know, it doesn't have to be revenge literally, but then lots of negative feelings and emotions are going to kind of revolve themselves, because there is going to be a really wonderful resolution. The bottom line is at the end of July, it's going to bring you powerful, wonderful resolution to the certain problem that stemmed from some kind of conflict. Okay, do you get me? Something that stemmed from some kind of conflict. It came from some kind of conflict, so there is a really beautiful revenge going to happen. And this resolution of the problem that kind of started in between you and somebody else. And this is going to be really good, because this is something that was karmically kind of was bringing you down, something that you were unhappy about, a certain stage of your life that unfolded in a way you reacted in a certain way with somebody else, but you didn't like that and you wanted to fix it. So now this is going to be the moment when you're going to fix it, but you're also going to have an option to fix it. I know it's something that you wanted, because I can see it's connected to the wish, something that you really wanted to happen. And also you're going to be part of the competition. Don't worry and don't get confused that at the end of July, you're also going to be the part of the competition that you will not be aware of, and then you will become aware of it, and then it's just going to confuse you a little bit. Just remember, be strong. You're going to be absolutely fine. Be strong. You're going to be absolutely fine, because what's going to happen after that, you're going to end up with a wonderful option, and it's going to give you time to chill out and rest. It's going to be quite good, actually. Just remember to stay calm, focused. You will be absolutely fine. Also, remember, when it comes to the end of July, very important time for apprenticeships, very important time for business, very significant time for business. So if you want to start some kind of business and apprenticeships, the end of July is going to be wonderful. But but also, what else I was going to say, that it's remember to keep a task at hand. You know, remember to focus, because most certainly an important time for the next stages of your current spiritual journey, whatever you do. Let's say you work in the shop, so you may kind of have an option to do something to become like a manager or something like that. You know, it depends. Like options are going to become like a very easily accessible around you at around this time. I can see you, there will be contemplation, but the good one, because there are going to be options that are going to become available. You're going to be happy. Great to keep on applying for the jobs. Like who is not having a job? So, you know, if you want to work now, keep on applying as much as you can, because the end of July is going to bring something very special. The bottom line is there is the whole new determination that you are going to have, and you're going to rediscover yourself through the synchronicity, and someone very special is also about to enter your life, that is going to have a really beautiful influence on you and on your spiritual journey at the end of July. Okay, so now my beautiful Tauruses, I'm just going to shuffle these cards, and I'm going to connect to those of you that are in relationship. Oh, your partner is going to need a little bit of love. Okay, I can feel this. Your partner is going to need a little bit of like optimism, love. Do something for them, buy them something, because I think they're going through something difficult. I have seen this before. They're going through something emotional. They're going to be affected by something, you know, like that is going to affect them emotionally, and it is going to be maybe a little bit difficult. I'm not trying to like be like a, you know, like, oh God, what is he saying, you know, but this is it, you know. It's just that your partner is going to will be going through something emotional, something to do with them, to do with their life, you know, and it is just going to need your love. It is going to need your attention. It is going to need your energy. Try to buy something, get something for them. Try to, you know, anything that you do like that, buy or get or take them somewhere, creates this new energy. New energy brings positivity, and positivity is going to bring you initiative, and this is exactly what your partner is going to need. But it's going to be absolutely fine. On another hand, it is just going to be like also a successful time when it comes to materialistic things and things like that. Your partner is going to realize something, that they made a decision decision not that long ago. Now this is going to come into fruition, but it's also going to be a wonderful, wonderful time. On another hand, they will do something, they will make something, and that is going to motivate you, and it's also going to open your eyes towards new possibilities and opportunities and things like that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful combination of spirituality and everything else this month in between both of you. Okay, so now I'm going to shuffle this card, and I'm going to concentrate on those of you that are actually single and ready to mingle. Now, for those of you that are actually single and ready to mingle, I'm telling you, this is going to be the month of Vavavoom, the month when you will feel a little bit naughty, a little bit cheeky, but a little bit good, the month where you're going to realize that lots of people are going to notice you, lots of people are going to be flirting, and you're going to like it, because some of them are going to be like so gorgeous, and you're going to say to yourself, I can't believe they're looking at me, I can't believe they're flirting with me, really? So this is going to be really great month of socialization, discovery, rediscovery, but especially at around the end of the month, there's someone quite special that is about to start walking into your life, my gorgeous Tauruses, okay? Someone very, very special. And that particular person is just like, you know, like somebody who's, here we go, you see someone very special is going to walk into your life, somebody who's very emotional, somebody who's very deep, somebody who's very sexy, somebody who's very vavavoomish, but somebody who's very, very clever, somebody who's very intelligent, somebody who's very smart, somebody who's like super clever, because I can see like materialistically this person is like, hello my darling, somebody very strong materialistically, somebody from a very good family, somebody from a very good past, somebody from a very good history, somebody who's very intelligent, smart, but also somebody's from like a long family, something long family, long, or something that they own, maybe it's been in the family for a really long time or something like that. However, there is someone very special going to kind of like walk into your life, my gorgeous Tauruses, this month, and that particular person is going to be there to stay. That particular person is going to help you to rediscover yourself. It's going to give us so much optimism, it's going to give us so much energy, and it's also going to give you a whole new safety. It's going to make you feel really safe, it's going to make you feel really good, it's going to make you feel really significant. This person you're going to meet at around the time this month, at around the end of month, but it's going to happen at around the time when you are kind of thinking about your well-being, you're thinking about certain luxury, you're thinking about certain security. When you hear a good news about the finances or something like that, this is going to be the moment in time when you're going to meet this very special person. And once you meet this person, everything is going to change. But I do have to say, things are going to have a one step at a time, one section at a time, you know, one thing is going to happen at a time. You know, you have to, this is going to be someone really special, this is going to be somebody who's going to stay there for a while. But as I said, it is going to be basically, it's going to happen at around the time when you don't think about anything like that, and in fact you're focusing on a certain part of security, money, finances, because you will hear a good news. Perhaps this is the energy that is going to invite this person in your life. However, this is going to be somebody who's going to stay, and somebody who you're gonna feel so comfortable with. Okay, my gorgeous, my beautiful, my ever so precious Taurus, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I love you to bits. I'm sending you brightest blessings, healing, love and light to all of you. Okay, my gorgeous Taurus, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Okay, love you. Bye, Taurus.